like heroin and ketamine and like even the cocaine's, like, yes, clearly, you know, in the street sense, then it's a drug. But then once you bring it into the pharmaceutical sense, lidocaine, that's cocaine. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like heroin, we know that there's certain drugs that are used in thingy that
In end of life.
ketamine they use. You know, so it's okay for them to use it, like in thingy.
their
And I'm
medical.
not saying that it shouldn't be, but that's what I'm just saying, like in terms of how, when, you know, certain things are criminalized versus when they're not criminalized. And that's why, like with Sadiq Khan, he's just saying, like, let's decriminalize it, not let's legalize it, let's just decriminalize it. Because obviously at the moment, like, you know, if someone is caught with cannabis, it's up to the police as to what they want to do, basically. So they can issue an on-the-spot warning, like if they're under 18, then they can call the police, just take it off them. Fair enough. Do you know what I mean? They can have a fine up to £90. But if they're repeatedly found now, then it goes up to, they could get the maximum penalty for possession. So that's like 5 years in prison and an unlimited fine. Like for possession, I feel like 5 years in prison is just a bit extreme. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, if it's drug dealing, then that's different. Those that are done with drug dealing, they could face up to 14 years. But again, what is the amount that you're classing as a drug deal then? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I just feel like it's a kind of easy and a lazy way, as you said, to get their numbers up, because they know that they could do this stop and search, and they know the areas to go and thingy. They'll say they can smell weed, and that can be their basis for stopping and searching these people. And then obviously that's it. They've got 5 years in prison. And this is the thing about the prison system, as we all know, is they'll go in for a little weed charge, and then the next thing you know, they've upgraded, because they'll go into prison and they'll learn all the other stuff, or they'll you know, go on to other drugs in prison or whatnot. And this was just simply them getting done for possession. Do you understand? So criminalizing cannabis, especially, I would say, is just not working, because, as you said, like, there could be people that are using it for medical use, but they just haven't got the means
to have it on prescription.
And then you're forcing these people to go and be involved in illegal drug taking. Do you know what I mean? Because they'll have to smoke a spliff rather than going to the doctors and thinking. A lot of these people, like, especially if they're, do you know what I mean, they have got these debilitating things and they know it helps them.